Now, you see, any relationship you don't start on a good note. Any relationship you don't start on a playful note. Any relationship you don't start on a supportive note will grow up to become a master and servant relationship.
Hey,
So,
Michael, I think it took a while for me to absorb this. Can you repeat? Can you reiterate it? Can you say that again?
I said, any relationship that does not start on a playful note, any relationship that does not start on a supportive note will actually grow up to become a master and servant relationship.
It's true.
That is why even
this
between,
one is true, Michael.
so it's not just even between husband and wife. Look at father and children. You have to come to a point where you make your wife so comfortable and so trustworthy. She must trust you to the extent that
It's just so funny. To you, go ahead.
I know you
talking
have
about
questions.
comfort. Like you're talking about comfort. I don't really want you to end. But one thing that most of us, we don't even understand or we don't even take into perspective is that when you give a lady too much comfort, and I hope they won't come after me, but that's my opinion though. If you give a lady too much comfort, don't you think that it is actually not healthy for the relations? Because I feel like you are a man and you are supposed to steer every affair. You are supposed to control everything. So you're talking about comfort. Comfort means that whatever the woman will ask, you are there to provide. However, things you are ready to accommodate. Do you think it's actually a healthy thing to do in marriage?
Listen, being an authority is not control. Being an authority is not in the aspect of who is in charge, who determines what. Being an authority is
who determines what.
No, being an authority is value. What sort of value as a man do you bring on the table? So women submit easily to men who provide value, who provide lots of value, not control. A woman will just fear you because you are controlling, but may not necessarily be submissive like you think. She may be doing that out of fear or out of the fact that she doesn't want you to whine all over the place. But when you bring value to the table, when a woman sees that she can trust you with her career, she can trust you with her life, she can trust you with everything, that is a point where she begins to listen to anything you say. As a matter of fact, even if her siblings are discussing something, she can actually tell her siblings that, let me ask my husband and see what he thinks. When you get to that level, it means that the woman has put a certain level of value on your life. But if she goes to discuss things with her family, her siblings, and then she comes to tell you, I've told them they should do that, I've told them, and she tells you what she has told them to do. It does not necessarily say anything, but you should know that the fact that she didn't come back to you to come and even talk to you and seek your permission or seek your views on what they are discussing for her to go and talk about it should tell you that something is missing.
Michael, you said permission.
So if I say permission is not basically just coming to, no. I mean, she's seeking your view. Yeah, that's the word I want to use. She wants your view on what they are discussing in their own family. It doesn't concern you anyway. It doesn't concern you. But whatever they are discussing in their own family, she comes to you wants to see your view because she believes in your judgment is authority.
Michael, I'm not letting you continue. Like just I know how you are building the whole thing. Listen, I respect you so much. One thing that struck me was when you said you clean the water and everything for your woman. Like sometimes you clean the house and everything. Like, how can you do that? Like such a great man. Like the way when you said it, I was like, how can you go? I am afraid to use certain words. Like I wanted to say, how can you go so low? But that is how I see things. I know it's my opinion. I don't mind how people will come after me, but that's how I see. I feel
you see, let me tell you something. You married a life partner, not a life secretary or someone to come in and be a house help. You married a partner. And what do partners do? Partners share responsibilities. If I say I'm going to finances, then you run. Because me, I'll not even talk about that. Let's put that somewhere.
So is it true that you do the cleaning?
I do. I will explain something to you. I do. I clean, especially when my wife is tired. I know my wife is tired. She's taking care of the baby. She's exhausted. I just see that she's lying on the bed. My brother, I'm human. I know what exhaustion is. It doesn't take a penny from me if I should go and wash the dishes or hoover the whole house or clean the bathrooms. As I was telling you, last week she didn't even know. She was lying on the bed tired. By the time she opened the eye, I've cleaned all the bathrooms in the house.
What?
I've cleaned all of them. All the clothes were in laundry. I have done. She just woke up. She sat in the hall. We ate, and then we made the day pass. It didn't take anything from me. The reason is this. You have to come to a point where your partner must be able to trust you so much that she knows that you will do anything to make sure that she's okay. So it's not just about providing money, providing what she needs, whatever. It's not just about that. It's about the activities in the house as well. You have to identify when she's tired. You have to identify when she's broken. There have been days, a number of times where my wife will see me preparing or how do you call it? Not to finish eating, I'll just pack the things and I'll start washing the bowl. She'll be complaining, stop, I'll do it, stop. I don't care. I'll just tell her, if I do, what will happen? Will I die? Nothing will happen to me. And as a matter of fact, I even enjoy washing the bowls. My wife will tell you, I enjoy my house. I love washing dishes.
You wash dishes
a lot.
So do you think, let me go straight. Do you think that the wealthiest people, the richest people we see always going for businesses, always busy and all, do they have time to do all? I was thinking that it is husbands who don't have time, or they probably have enough time. Those are the people who do these kind of things in the house.
Do you think I have time?
It's not I think. That's why I'm asking you. It's not I think. I know you don't have time.
You know I don't have time.
So how true is this whole thing? And secondly, how did you even manage to do this despite how busy you are all the time?
Yeah, you see, yesterday I was sitting there and I was calculating how many hours I have in a day. I was just laughing because I saw
how many hours you have in a day. Why do you want God to give extra hours?
I wish God to give you more hours, my brother. It's not enough.
26 hours,
see,
at least.
As of now, the earliest I sleep in my life is 1 a.m. That is the earliest I sleep in my life, 1 a.m. So the whole day I have strategically written down is somewhere on my wall. I can see the timetable here. My time is divided so much that I spend 4 or 5 hours in a day with my family.
Every day.
Between 4 to 5 hours every day. I've reported that these hours are for my family.
You are just going to help the ladies, so they will say I am opposite of you.
You see.
So that is what you do. Like, I'm shocked. How can you?
You see, to build, I think that the idea is that you are trying to create a bond in the family. Mm-hmm. You have to look beyond. I'm the man, and start thinking about who can I go to that we can gossip about everything, and how comfortable is that person around me? That if I bring gossip, we can talk about it, laugh about it, and crack jokes about it. You see, before you get to that point, it all boils down to what you are doing. Because if we are in the house, I was telling you that, as a matter of fact, women have a lot to lose than men. They will give birth. Yeah. If they are size 8, they become size 10. You see, let's not take that from it. If they are size 8, they become size 10. Their nose may increase in size. They have a lot to lose. Yeah. At the end of the day, apart from the physical side, mental side, after a woman gives birth, we call something postpartum depression. My brother, when you get married and you see your wife after she gives birth, you understand. You understand. As a man, you see, that is why you have to build this relationship with them, so that when it gets to that point, you understand that you have, how do I call it? You have a responsibility as a man to make her feel safe. You have a responsibility as a man to make her feel safe, to make her feel wanted, and to make her feel protected.
No. Michael, you said 4 hours. Like Like, so you are a busy man. I know. So even if it is 24 hours, you sleep like 2, 3 hours for, let's say 4 hours. So it's like 8 hours gone. And
Yeah.
then you have other work. Like you have, I know you do so many things.
Yeah.
You eat with part of it. You sleep, you know, you take yourself. Like, how do you still squeeze out? Because I'm just imagine. I mean, there are sometimes I even in my singlehood, there are sometimes I struggle to get time to even talk to my partner.
You know, see, it's not hard to spend time with the family. The only time I've eaten separately from my partner is about twice. We make sure that we eat together every time from one bowl, basically. When we give birth.
That's very intentional. Wow.
Yeah. When we give birth, our little girl to eat from our bowl, the same bowl. So when we say making time, it's not basically something big. My house is like a cinema. I'll let her go and look for movies, go and look for movies. When my wife didn't like movies, she didn't want anything to do with movies. But to build a particular platform for us to be able to connect and build a bond, as I'm speaking to you, she's a movie fan. She goes and she go and bring movie. Have you seen this movie? Come on, put it on, let's watch. See, we watch every movie together. We watch every single movie together. Every movie that I watch these days, I've never watched alone. It's family. We sit down, we watch the movie. See, we can watch even that 5 hours as I spoke about. Sometimes we can spend the whole 4 hours watching movies.
Still on the time. How about your friends and your families, like your extended families, your parents, your siblings? How do you get time for them?
Since we came together, I reduced drastically the number of calls I was even receiving from friends. I can count the number of people who call me. Like, if you are calling me, it's based on work. It's either work, business. These are the kind of calls I receive. If you are calling me to us to gist, not the time I'm spending with my family.
Hey,
no,
I see this. The reason most of us don't have time. Oh.
Yes, if it is with my extended family, that's different. Maybe you don't know why they are calling you. So I take the call. It's family. But if it's a friend, I will tell you I'll call you back. And sometimes it takes days for me to call them back.
And how good it is. Like, so it means that, like, I just want to know how great this whole thing is, because you've left your family. Like, these are friends you build life with for a very long time.
Are they the people giving you food to eat? Are they people cooking for you?
Look at how you're taking it from.
Are they the people taking care of your children? See, I'm so family oriented to the extent that people are very close to me. They tend to even ask of my family more than me. I don't know how to explain to you. I have a business partner. Anytime we speak, the first question he asks me is about my family. How is your family? Are they okay? And then that is because of how I've projected my family to them. He is my business partner, but he can't speak to me without asking me about the family. You know him. I'm talking about Alfred.
Okay.
Yes, I can say right now. Alfred is one of the closest person to my family right now, because he has gotten to understand the orientation of how I keep the family. And I'm saying this because we have a colonial mindset when it comes to it. We have a colloquial or colonial mindset when it comes to marriage as African men.
Okay.
I learned most of these things from my mentor, actually, but majority of it are also something that I sat down to think about. I realized that no, I need to change this and that and that, and I started changing them. You see, so I believe that your partner's first point of trust is you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And everything that will cause your partner to trust you, including the most little thing like bathing the children, it sends a signal that think about them. You think about how they are also stressing.
So it means that you're actually taking care of everything in the house. This is why I have problem with you right now. Because I was brought up in a family. Let me say this. Maybe you might say my background is the reason I have this kind of mindset. You might call it a broken one, outmoded one, fine. But this is how I see things. I was brought up in a family where my mother will literally prepare everything. Like the dad will keep money on the table. Like he will just give money for a normal day. And then The mother will prepare food, go to the market, prepare food, do everything. When my father comes back in the afternoon, mostly he goes out, walk around with friends, do some business 1 and 2 there, and then comes back in the evening. My mom has to set up the table for him. Then after everything, we have towel over there, we have soap over there that he has to wash his hands. We grab everything off, everything. We prepare water for him. And I'm from a typical village, so we prepare water to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He goes back, walk to the bathroom without touching anything. Everything will be there. The towel, the sponge, the soap, everything will be there. He takes a shower, leaves everything there, and then except his towel. And then we go back, grab the bowl and the bucket and the soap and everything back. And then he takes a shower, comes back to the hall with watching TV, with remote and everything. Now, this is how I saw everything. So you telling me that you literally do everything aside chop money. I don't want to talk about
not everything, but
no, you
just
take
telling
care
you.
of the child. You bathe the child.
Yes,
You
yes,
clean.
yes,
Sometimes you wash bowls.
yes.
You are the man.
I hoover. Don't forget that one. And I do laundry. Let me tell
I
you
know
something.
people will be after me, but that is the truth.
This
That's
is a
how
woman.
we see things.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
This is a woman. Maybe let me give you a picture.
Right.
This is a woman. Obviously, I don't go out to go and work anywhere. I work from home. Every day I'm in the house. I don't go anywhere. But as of now, we are doing this podcast. I'm in my office. She's outside there with the baby, and the baby is shouting all over the place, and she's screaming her head off.
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. I know where you are going to, or how
She's
you are,
screaming.
like where you are coming
She's
from.
screaming.
Receiving clothes. Like I get you. Don't
Okay.
worry. Go ahead.
She's screaming her head off, and she's catching the baby all over the place. Don't go here, and she'll go and catch the girl here. Go and do this. They are all running all over the house here, making sure that even the little one don't even enter this place to distract me. I'm just giving you an example like this. This is a podcast we are doing. Now, imagine the whole day. I am always in the office. I am on my systems. I'm working every day. My day starts at 9. So between 7 to 9 is when I spend time with the family. I do what I'm supposed to do to support. Then at 9 o'clock, I'm done. I come to the office, and then she'll be with the small one. They are running all over the house without me intervening. Nothing. Sometimes after I finish my work, maybe I take a break. I go and see them 1 hour. We do whatever we're supposed to do. We eat together. I leave them again. They continue with the running again. Then I close at 5. Now you telling me that after closing at 5, when I've done nothing just to sit in the office here working, then I go and meet them. This woman is tired. She's been doing 9 hours shift with the small girl, 8 hours shift with the small girl. I go in there. My only thing I can do is to make sure she's not tired again. I pick that little one. I go and make sure I bath her. Now I begin to accommodate the small one so that she will now rest. So whatever that is left for her to be able to rest, I will do. And that, you see? So when I go, the things that she has not been able to do because she was busily working with the small one, 9 hour shift, I now go in and do the things she couldn't do to complement her strength. Do you understand now?
Michael, we don't have a lot of guys, a lot of men doing this. Like this
That's a problem.
This is like a full work.
Let me also.
I'm even astonished.
Yes, that's what she's doing. That's a full work she's doing. And I'm talking to you. It will not come in it, but I can hear her shouting the small girl's name, shouting all over the place. I'm telling you. So you see, that's the point. You don't see someone going through this and you think that they're not doing anything. The fact that we've spoken for almost 30 minutes and the little one has not even opened this door should tell you that she's doing a good job. She's doing a good job to keeping the girl not coming here to come and disturb me the whole day.
Why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling this way? Because what you are saying sounds like a strange new thing. Like I know people do that in Canada, like in most of the outside place, but you see, I'm seeing that as always wrong. That's why I feel that for me, I'm thinking that when you do that for a lady,
let me give you a reverse something. I'm going to reverse your life. Right now, you've not gotten married yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reverse your life. Now, picture your life, not your life. Picture the life of your mother and father right now.
Yes.
What is their relationship like?
They are no more.
Do you think that
They are no
not
more
even just
together.
okay, they are no more together. Apart from them, look at all the old people we have
Right.
in Africa. Do you genuinely think that they are living as at their age now? Do you genuinely think that they are enjoying their lives or they are enduring each other? That's the question I'll ask you.
They are enduring, right? For me, I would say they are enduring. But do you think it's
Yeah.
from there? Like, do you think it's from there,
I'm coming.
Michael?
I'm coming. Wait, let me
Okay.
finish.
I don't want to be aggressive. I hear you. Right.
All right. Now, you see, any relationship, you don't start on a good note. Any relationship, you don't start on a playful note. Any relationship, you don't start on a supportive note. Will grow up to become a master and servant relationship.
Hey,
So,
Michael, I think it took a while for me to absorb this. Can you repeat? Can you reiterate it? Can you say that again?
I said, any relationship that does not start on a playful note, any relationship that does not start on a supportive note will actually grow up to become a master and servant relationship.
It's true.
That is why even
this
between,
one is true, Michael.
so it's not just even between husband and wife. Look at father and children.
Yeah.
Because a man wants to assert authority in the house, he becomes a disciplinarian. Every little thing, he will bring the cane. Every little thing, he shouts. Every little he does this, he does that.
Your dad is coming.
Exactly. At the end of the day, when you grow up, can you tell me that you can take phone and speak to your dad, be laughing and laughing for 1 hour, 2 hours? Okay. Master and servant relationship.
I knew where you are going to. Like, definitely, this is where you conquered. Like, this is how you cornered me. I am too shocked. Like, wow.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you translate that same thing into your marriage, your elderly age, my brother, you are going to be master and servant relationship. But when you start on this note where everyone is playing around, everyone does everything, doesn't matter who is doing what. When you guys are all together, nobody cares. You are still laughing. You are still doing what you are supposed to do. You are gossiping. Everything will be on a playful note.
I think I have to change my mindset. Like, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. You know what? My girlfriend has issue with, like, you mentioned playful, and I find it very difficult to be playing with her. You know, sometimes there are some words she chooses. There are some words she say. I see them as disrespect. There are some words that she says, and personally, I feel very offended. And I feel as a man, she's not respecting me. She's not honoring me. She's not placing any form of value on me. But to her, she see those things as a play. And she really wants me to come along. So she wants me to be playing with her. There are some words she say. And sometimes I feel a bit bothered. Because I believe that if an ordinary person tells me that, I will be okay. It will be like even a joke for me. But I really wanted my lady to have that kind of 100% value. Like when she's talking to me, there should be that kind of 100% honor. And she doesn't see, she seems that it's play. It's like something that we should be joking about.
Yeah, let me explain something to you. You see this thing you just mentioned? I initially used to have these things as well. We all grew up in an African home. Yeah, we all grew up in an African home. And there were things that in my home, I used to see them as insult as well.
Yes.
I used to see them as, why don't you respect me? Why? And all that. I used to have these things as well. Well, come on, I had it. But we had a conversation, and I asked her that, why is that if your siblings say these things to you, you think it's normal? But when I say it, it's disrespect. The same way, why is that if my siblings also say some things to me, I feel they are normal, like we are joking. But when your wife says it to me, I feel it's disrespect.
That's how I've been feeling.
Then I told her that henceforth, this is a kind of relationship we are trying to build. A relationship that is just like with siblings. So anything that we see it as disrespecting, let's just brush it off. Let's just laugh about it. We had a conversation. I think that communication itself is also one powerful thing that builds. Today we're just talking about partnership. We are not talking about everything about marriage. We're just talking about partnership. So I'll just say communication is key. You just have to communicate. The two of you have to sit down and discuss it. be frank, be genuine about it. That so we started playing about some things and then start using some words on ourselves. That sometimes she says something, I'll just look at it, I'll just say yeah, like you see, yeah, and she says it to me as well.
I wouldn't accept that in my relationship. Trust me.
You see,
I'm
that's the
even
problem.
scared to hear that word. I'm like, gross disrespect.
That's the problem, you see. But if you are with your friends, you can say it. That's the problem. So why is it that
you tell me the effect of this action? Make sure you tell us what has happened out of this whole decision. What has brought it?
What has happened out of it?
Yes,
it has created a happy home. That's created a happy home. The home is fun to be in. See, my house is fun to be in. Today, my wife said, Charlie, our future home to be nicer than this. So she said this. Yeah. We were actually cooking together today. We were cooking together. And whilst we are cooking, there are some specific things that I will do that even if I'm working, she'll come and tell me, please come and do this for me. And I'll go and do it. Yeah. It's because he knows
that's the home you have. That's like, I'm even loving that.
That is today where I had to go and grind pepper. So that she can use it. It's not like she can't do it.
So you stopped to go grind the pepper? You stopped working?
Yeah. I stopped working. I went to grind the pepper. How many minutes? It just takes me like 5 minutes to do that. I went to grind the pepper. I came back to come and do what I was doing. So she literally said, our future won't be nice. So our future home will be nice. This doesn't mean we don't have to understand this. We have a lot of them. But as I keep saying, you have to make sure that the fun moments in your home are like 80%, 90% compared to the tension that you have. Sometimes I know she's very, very angry. I'll just go to her. I will hug her tight and I'll just say, yeah, so like, you see that kind of thing.
Can you translate that to English?
Yeah. That kind of thing.
You see, we are even laughing about it. Like, I didn't know it could be like that. But I'm always offended when I hear those words. But we can laughing about it.
It should never happen in my home that it should never happen in my home that no matter how serious our argument is, no matter how the argument is, we should never sleep and then wake up and say that we are still continuing the fight. No, it's childishness, my brother. It's childishness. You need to talk it out. You need to solve it. If you couldn't solve it that very moment, just go. When it gets so heated, I just come and sit in the office. I cool myself down, do what I'm supposed to. I go back in the calm moment, and then we solve the problem.